This is the desired place, the blue sky. This is where we want to go. The blue sky is a place of clarity, a place of sunshine. The space is adequate. The players are few. At this level, the light never goes out. When the sun goes down, the stars rise up. The captain switches off the seatbelt sign. The cruisers can walk around the plane. They can take their refreshments. They can have a sound sleep. I mean, it's a place of comfort. There are no turbulences. This is the place we desire, you see? You don't even think competition because you can't even see competition in the first place. The competition is below there. You see, when you're below this level, this is the level I'm calling gray sky. You're exposed, you're vulnerable. You can even be shot by someone at the ground level. At this level, you're shielded from a lot of dangers. And this is the place we desire to take our game. I want to share with you a few features and then some tactics. The space is clear. You are now operating in a place of clarity. You know exactly what your vision is all about, and the entire economy is not second-guessing the reason for your existence. Everyone knows who you are. Everyone knows your brand. Your mission is clear to everyone. What you're about is clear to everyone. Now, if you hear people asking you to explain what you're doing in simple language, please, you're not in blue sky. Please, in simple terms, what are you doing? Then there is a serious problem. A few can fly here. The temperature is so low, the pressure is so high. The heights are life-threatening. The expectations are unequaled. The standards are incomparable. The delivery is beyond promise. Few can operate here. We call them the egos. Thirdly, individuality is revealed. At this level, copycat sees. Others can look like you, they can copy you, they can talk like you, they can quote you, but they'll never become you. At this level, your uniqueness is revealed. At this level, you're your only type on the face of the earth. Others can get your qualifications, but they can never purchase your gifts. At this level, it's a place of dominance because this gift can only be found from you. And this is the place we want to get in. And I ask you tonight, have you identified your individuality? Have you found your place? Have you found your purpose? I'm teaching this lesson twice a year here in the country. We do it twice out there. Purpose. I call it 12 hours of transformation. The beginning of success and fulfillment in life is when what you do is what you love is what you do. There's no conflict between your work and your calling. The two merge together. Number 4, the space is enough. Now, all players at the blue sky are secure. You realize that the blue sky, planes travel at maximum speed. Yet at any given moment on this planet, there are over 1,000 planes up there. But the space up there is so much that no single plane is concerned about the existence of other planes. At this space, strategic partnerships are formed. Nobody is fearing the other because only other blue sky operators are found there. And they form their own exclusive members club. People no longer come to your office just to take a cup of tea. You only tolerate strategic visits, not passers-by. Because at this point, conceptual thoughts exist. You know, small mites fight over inheritance. Small mites fight over loot and a root collected from corruption. Small mites keep on discussing what the great-grandfather left behind. A quarter of an acre and their 6 sons. But great mites explore land that is beyond the size of the earth, and they meet up there. At that level, there is maximum speed. How come? It is because you have operated in a unique space. There are no comparisons when you're determining the profits. Then you are able to plow back into the organization and scale up faster. You see, if you look at the M-Pesa business, the money they have made is so much that today's capitalization of Safaricom is more than economies like Swaziland and Burundi and Lesotho. Central Bank for a while tried to regulate M-Pesa, but then they realized if you can't beat them, join them. Please, let me tell you this for free. Never fight a war that you can't win. If there's no possibility of winning, don't engage in that war. So finally, they moved so fast because the largest company before Safaricom came to be the company that was there in Kenya was actually East Africa Breweries. But look at what's going on. Because of the individuality, a concept that never existed on the face of the earth before. So you're able to travel at a very high speed. What are the tactics here? First, identify and operate above your blue line. What's that? Your differential factor. Not how superior you are from the rest, but how different you are from the rest. You are paid for your individuality. The reason people will look for you is your uniqueness. The first thing people ask, whenever they are buying any product or any service, what's new? What's different? Even some of you came here for the very first time to check out what's different. And unless you find what is different, you won't come back again. That's the truth about all consumers. What they're looking for is not how superior you are. What you're looking for is what's different, what's new. You see, if we are four of us in the jungle and we are confronted by a wild tiger, a hungry wild tiger, I don't need to be the fastest amongst us to reach home alive. I only need to outrun the slowest amongst us. I may arrive home alive, but that doesn't mean that I qualify for the national sprinting competition because perhaps all my colleagues were tortoises. If then I discover I'm the tortoise in the team, then I need to employ a different strategy to deal with the tiger. And the reality is each one of you here is more endowed than the tiger. The tiger might be physically stronger and faster. But I taught about 6 mental faculties in our meeting last month. And definitely, you are more endowed than the tiger. I know it because in April, when we went to Thailand, we played with the tigers, demonstrating the mastery of man over beast. So there is something you can do if you don't have speed advantage over the tiger. And that's what you need to identify. What is this? That it's only available from you. No one else can do it like you. It can be found elsewhere. Can you trust God that you can monetize that? That can feed you. You can run with that and stop envying other people's gifts. That's the question I want to ask you. You see, you can all be lawyers, but I may be better as a criminal lawyer. Because besides our training, I'm better in those investigations. And you can be better as a constitutional lawyer because you like making a lot of noise. The truth is, even if we have the same training, you can focus on what you're good at. Secondly, wave the victory flag. What does that mean? Blood everywhere. Your name. Be the music in the streets. Be the agenda in every home. No one has done this better in this country, like the Right Honorable Raila Odinga. He has said the agenda timing, year in, year out. Love him, hate him, that's your problem. You can't ignore him. And that's exactly what I'm saying. Just make sure you cannot be ignored. Number 3, set the rules of the game. Remember, you reached the blue sky level when there were no government regulations because there are no other players. So you are the one who is going to determine the standards and the rules of engagement. And I'm serious. For those of you who are members of Sense 101 Life Club, the lawyers in our midst help us to write these rules, to go ahead of the game and legislate this industry. Because definitely the government will legislate it. I think you've seen of late the government trying to legislate how church does business and taxation, correct? And that will happen, even with these public forums. And the idea is this: when you reach the blue sky level ahead of the others, then you've got to be careful how you're drawing the rules of the game. Lastly, raise others. Now, if you're the blue sky, mentor others. The higher you raise others, the higher you fly. If you're the blue sky, you have no business bullying others. Bullying others is lowering your own standard. By bullying others, you're stooping so low to the gray area. And the more people you mentor, the more people you coach, the more people you raise, the more people you share the information you have that made you succeed, the higher you go up. Unfortunately, in Africa, Africans do not believe in sharing the success, the reasons, the secrets of success. Africans believe that this is only for my son. And believe me, when the economy is weak, you don't go anywhere. You see, one of the things the Japanese did, they formed an organization they called JICA. And they began to take students to Japan. JICA in particular, they took a lot of students right there. And what they were trying to do is this, is to empower their future consumers. Because if nobody will have the buying power, and I think Dr. James Mwangi is very good in this, in thinking about who is going to be my customer 20 years to come. Can I take them to school? Because if you don't think that way, you are still in the gray sky. Raise others. The higher you go up.